Hello, everyone. Welcome to African History Class with me, Ambassador Ayub Abdullahi Adojo, the ambassador of Igala people worldwide. Today, I want to talk briefly on the relationship between Igala Kingdom of Nigeria and the Lebou people of Senegal. The Lebou people of Senegal and Igala people of Nigeria are blood brothers. The two, along with other people, migrated from ancient Egypt down to Nigeria in the place they call Ataigara community. Ataigara community is once a community, the first community established by Igala people, and the community is still there in Goza local government of Borno State to date. Around 700 BC, when the Kush kingdom took over or conquered Egypt, Igala people migrated from ancient Egypt through Sudan down to Lake Chad to Borno State, where they settled finally. When we settled in Borno State, in the place they call Ataigala, the name was called Ataigala, where we have Igala local government and Amuda community to date, where we still have our people. The population kept on increasing as a result of people coming from Sudan, Egypt, or Nile Valley areas to the area. And this made some people to start relocating again. For instance, Igala later moved from the Kanem Empire there, that is the Atagara community, moved further to the place they call Ibi. Ibi is also a local government or a community in Kwararava or Taraba State till date, along a particular river we call Ibi River. We stayed there and we established another community called Ataigala community. From there, before we came to Ida, around 500 BC. Now, when some of us were living in Borno State, the Lebou people refused to follow us downward and later moved along the Atlantic Ocean, passed through various locations until they reached the place they call Senegal presently, and they stay in Dakar. The Grand Senegal of Dakar, His Majesty Abdullahi, is one of the Lebou people and is our relative. Then again, what are some cultural relationship between the Lebou people of Senegal and Igala people till now? One is the Unde festival of Lebou people, which is the same as Ushoko or Kulo festival of Igala people. This festival is a cleansing festival which is done in order to remove sicknesses, bad lucks, and various ill lucks away from the family. The people of Asaba are doing the festival. The people of Igala Kingdom of Nigeria are also doing the festival. Other Igala communities are doing this festival, and it is still done as another festival in among the Lebou people of Senegal. The next one is the Senegal, which is the festival which they call the Baunane Festival. This festival is done among the Lebou people. It is the same as the Osho Festival of Igala people. Osho Festival is the pre-season festival, which is the same thing done in the Lebou people, done among the Lebou people of Senegal. That is, when it is trying to rain or when farming season is about to begin, this festival is to be done. To do what? This is to appeal to God and the God of the land for good harvest and appeal to God Almighty for good rainfall amount or sufficient amount of rainfall for the rainy season or the farming season. Then the next one, which we are also doing together, is the canoe racing festival, which we call the boat regatta. The boat regatta is a very special festival done in Igala Kingdom, especially by the Ataigala Royal Navies, who were in charge of waterways in those days. This festival is still being done in Ida. They call them the Aboko or Cheje clan. And so this is also being done in Senegal among the Lebou people, that is our relatives that left here. Another related culture is that these Lebou people don't have their religion, but they believe in ancestral being. They believe in the ancestors, that they have gone and they are not dead, and they are still coming again. This is peculiar in Igala Kingdom, and that is why if a child is born, they will ask, who has come back again? Ene Dawai. And so that is the God of the person. Then the next tradition, which we still say between Igala people of Nigeria and the Lebou people of Senegal, is the red cap. The red cap used by traditional rulers in Igala Kingdom is the same thing that they are still using among the Lebou people. And this red cap originated from Lower Egypt, where our ancestors migrated from before coming to Borno State, Atagara, before we start moving to various places again. The red cap symbolizes fertility of the Nile Valley, especially the lower Egypt area where our ancestors migrated from. In fact, you'll know that there are many people using red crown or red cap in Nigeria, but there are some people that brought the system or the practices to this country. And so this is just a brief history between the relationship, brief history about the relationship between the Lebou people of Senegal and the Igala Kingdom of Nigeria. You can like the page and follow the page, that is Abdullahi Ayegba as the page, or United Igala Kingdom Mobile Museum and Research Center. If you have a question, ask under this when the video is being posted. Again, thank you so much. Ambassador Ayegba Abdullahi Adojo is my name, and I am the General Igala Ambassador of Igala people worldwide. Thank you.